They traveled over 3,000 kilometers across the Mediterranean Sea. The Spanish charity Proactiva-open-arms rescued them off the coast of Libya on December 21st, but they were refused entry by several European countries, including Malta and Italy. They spent Christmas at sea until finally Spain agreed to accept the 308 mainly African migrants.
They have only been on high seas for a week, but many of them have been travelling for months. The most serious cases were evacuated by helicopter immediately by Spanish Sea Rescue. We can expect a lot of people, a lot of children, a lot of girls, a lot of adults arriving with many complications and a lot of trauma.
In 2018, Europe tightened its borders as refugees and migrants sought sanctuary there by the thousands. Immigration is an issue that's contributed to the growth of right-wing parties, nowhere more so than in Italy, where the anti-immigrant Lega party secured ministerial positions for the first time. In August, Italy had a standoff with the EU when it refused to let a rescue boat carrying migrants dock.
I reiterate that Italy has welcomed over 700,000 immigrants who have disembarked in the last few years. But that's enough now. Our ports are closed, our hearts are open to help these youngsters not to run away from their countries. Italy can't continue to be the refugee camp of Europe.
The number of migrants entering Europe from Africa have dropped in the last year, but there are many who are still willing to risk everything to seek out a better life. The UN Refugee Agency says nearly 120,000 refugees and migrants crossed the Mediterranean Sea in 2018 to reach Europe. More than 2,200 of them were killed or went missing. Most were men. They made up nearly 65% of migrants, while 15% were women and more than 20% were children. Some political parties and governments are trying to turn people away from Europe, but in a world with a massive gap between rich and poor nations, there will always be people who want to reach the shores of a more prosperous Europe. Baig, TRT World.